Hello everyone, welcome to Dear Love Talk. Every week we are here to answer any question you have on relationships. If you want to get in touch, it's very easy.
Yes, all you need to do is to email us on questions@lovetalkshow.tv.
Now the first question is from someone who decided to remain anonymous, and she says, "Hi both. Do you think it's possible for a marriage to survive without sex? I've been married for 6 years, but for the past 3, I don't feel any desire to be intimate with him." Well, before I answer this question, we have to say that there are very extreme circumstances where, because of an illness, because of something that has happened, it's impossible physically for the person to be intimate with their partner. And in those circumstances, then yes, it's possible for the couple, through a lot of sacrifice, and it is possible for them to remain together and still be happy. But putting that to one side, under normal circumstances, it's not possible for a marriage to survive without sex. Why? Because sex is not just something that you, like a desire that you can't control, like an animalistic desire. When you're married and you are with someone that you truly love, it's a moment of true intimacy that you do not share with anybody else. And it's virtually impossible for a marriage to stick together, for two people to stick together, if that doesn't exist. Because as we have said here many times before, this is the one thing that makes your relationship different to any other relationship. You only share that one moment, that intimacy, that moment of intimacy with that person and nobody else. So the answer is no. So you need to address, I think the problem is the person needs to address the issue that doesn't allow you to be intimate with your partner.
Yeah, and I'm actually surprised that you've survived 3 years into the marriage without any intimacy in that way. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but you should definitely go to the doctors and see what's happening, because it's not normal. And sometimes it's a very easy thing to resolve, especially I'm not in that stage yet, but I hear that your body changes when you become older, and that also changes. So maybe you need to go and see a doctor. Maybe that's all you need to do. I mean, the person doesn't specify much about the problem. If there is an illness involved, if the other person minds. But this is how much I can say for now.
It may not be a medical problem. It may be that you've lost the desire to be with your husband. You feel that you're not attractive anymore, or you don't find him attractive anymore. Either way, you need to get to the root of the issue, deal with it, solve it, and surely you will not see that as a problem anymore. And to answer the question, no, a marriage cannot survive without sex, unless the obvious rare occasions that we already mentioned. Next question.
It's Esther, and she says, "I am about to start dating with someone I have been talking to for a few months. In the past, I made many mistakes, and I don't want to do this again. So my question is, what is the correct way to date?"
Very interesting question.
Very interesting and very broad. Because, I mean, the rule applies to any age, but, I don't know if you are a mature person, if you are in your teens. But, since you've talked for a while, I'm assuming you became like friends, you know each other quite well. Not very well, but you know each other enough to maybe start dating, like you say. But it depends on your morals, depends on how you were brought up, on what you believe in. But I believe, and that's what I did, I believe, that the best way is for you to keep yourself for marriage when it comes to sex, for example. Why? Very simple. Because you are still getting to know the person. And if you get involved with someone too soon emotionally in that way, it's going to really cloud your judgment. You may see things that are not good for you, and you will want to stick around just because you got pregnant, for example, or you are too involved, intimately speaking. So that really clouds people's judgments.
And we were talking about morals. But also, it's a matter of intelligence also, because when you're dating someone, the whole process of dating is for you to find out if this person is really for you or not. Now, if you're not sure that this person is for you, then it doesn't make much sense for you to give yourself away to this person completely if you're not sure, right? You wouldn't take, for example, something that you treasure dearly, you've maybe saved all your life to buy, or something that's very exclusive and important to you, and just give it away to anyone. And I think what many people think is that sometimes during the dating period, they think of going out and sharing passionate kisses and all this kind of stuff.
And do what everyone else is doing.
And follow everyone's example. But the truth is, there is a certain degree of affection, of course. How can you date if there's no affection? But what you need to focus on is finding out what this person's goals are, finding out if you're compatible, finding out if you are able to spend a life together with this person, that you want the same things, that morally you are compatible. This is very important.
It is.
Okay? And don't worry about the physical side, the intimate side, because if this is the right person for you, when you get married, you have a whole life to enjoy that part of your life. So you need to make a decision that's yours. And I think it comes down to an intelligent decision. If the dating period is indeed to find out if this person's right for you, focus on that.
And for those out there who are listening to us and say, oh, it's impossible, it's too hard. Well, you need to plan ahead. If you're on a diet and you know you're going to be out the whole day, you need to pack your lunch, you need to pack your snacks. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a slice of 500 calories in your stomach. So the same thing, if you are dating,
I know someone who does that.
Yeah, I'm behaving a lot better now. I like to think so. But yeah, if you know that maybe you're not a virgin, you've tried what sex is already, so you find it hard not to, be intimate with your boyfriend. So you need to avoid being alone, being left alone, and all these kind of things. Do you understand? I know you understand what I mean. So I just wanted to say that. Yeah,
and it's like we said, it's an intelligent decision. And dating, final point, dating doesn't last for 5 years. For 10, if you've been dating for 5 years, you've probably been dating for too long. Dating is a short period of time. Once you know the person's for you, then you make a decision. You're either gonna be together, get married and start a life together, or not. But you can't be in limbo. Dating is like a limbo period, right? So if that person's for you, go ahead. If it's not, then call it off and look for the right person. Okay? We hope that today's questions have been helpful for you who are at home, for those who wrote to us. And don't forget, you can get in touch via our email, questions@lovetalkshow.tv, or also via our Facebook page. Until next time.
Don't forget to subscribe. You always forget to say that.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.